Good morning and welcome to Dune. Welcome back. Alright. Alright, we're all set up here. Ready to go. I need to kind of run around the base and see what needs to be done. So basically base maintenance upkeep real quick. First of all, it'll be water. Hi, Pooch. Come here. Oh! Do we need to cut back on your food, Chunky? Huh? Do we? Poor Pooch. Let's go ahead and make this, and then this. And we're out of water. Just like that. Alrighty. Alright, do we have... we have Stravinium. Interesting. I don't know where those crystals came from. Like, legit. I have no idea. Boom. Oh no, we're out of power. Alright, let's go do some farming real quick. Man, you know, the struggle's real. Like, I've been progressing pretty good on this server with this character. And, but I've had a lot of help. I mean, I cannot tell you how helpful it was that I could go over to Sushi's place and be like, hey, here's all the materials to build a Mark 6 cuttery for my buggy. Could you do that for me? And then he takes the materials, and since he has an advanced vehicle fabricator, he was able to do that. But on my main character, I have to make the advanced weapons fabricator or vehicle fabricator myself. Okay? It's expensive. And currently my base is in a really good place for like getting spice, but not getting stravidium and titanium, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be good, and technically it would be good if I had a buggy, because I'm on an island, a fairly decent sized island out in D9, and there are quite a few nodes, but I'm having to get them with a Mark 5 cuttery on, and it's just I get 46 at a time. What am I getting here? Like double that? At least double that? Probably triple that with this thing. It's just so much faster uh, when you can use the buggy cuttery to get these materials. I mean, not to mention, I'm having to drive around in my buggy, hop out, cut the material, hop back in, drive around, just over and over and over again. I've thought about doing it via my assault ornithopter. I just fly around, go from island to island, and just get everything. And I've done a little bit of that, but that also is very time consuming. Anyway, the point is, uh, getting everything up to tier 6 is extremely time consuming, and it takes so many materials. I mean, everything costs a lot of plastinium, everything costs some spice melange, some things cost a lot of spice melange, and not to mention all of the other little components that you need, which can only be obtained in the deep desert. So all of the things that you've been collecting uh, to get you up to the point where you can start getting into tier 6, uh, they're not useless per se, but actually, did I see a titanium node like poking out back here? I did. Thought so. Man, that stuff just explodes. That doesn't make any sense. But whatever. It's just really, it really, it's difficult. It really is difficult. I think that I have found the most optimal way to do things, um, which is get the medium spice refinery first, and then the next thing you want to try and get is the advanced vehicle factory, because getting the Mark 6 cuttery is it's game changing. Not just for deep desert stuff, but if you need any of the other materials. Um, can I get up there? Man, there's so much stuff up there. This thing needs like a little jump ability, or like it needs its own sheet of wire so it can pull it up to little places like that. I think I can get up there. I think I've actually been up there before. I didn't get up there that way though. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go back up and around my mountain here. I need water anyway, and it's gonna be an hour before I can make anything. I just wanted to grab some material first thing so that once I have some water I can get some more stuff cooking. I think once I get back from this uh, deep desert week, like when I break everything down and take it all back to the main base, I'm going to find that um, I got a lot of material that I can turn around and turn into the advanced fabricators. I should probably make the vehicle one first. But since I already have the Mark 6 Cuttery, I'm kind of like, I don't actually need it. But I highly recommend if you're, especially if you're solo, or even if you're a group but haven't gotten to this point yet, you definitely want to get the spice refinery, the medium spice refinery first, which requires you probably having the lower one first in order to make spice melange. But if you have enough money, go ahead and buy enough spice melange from the market because people sell it all the time. And it's expensive, but just buy enough to make the medium refinery. And then once you have the medium refinery, you can start saving up for the weapons, the vehicle thing, in order to make yourself the Mark 6. Once you can do that, once you have the vehicle factory, the next thing I would recommend getting is the medium chemical refinery. Because it's the only way you can get struvidium and then plastinium. Actually, the advanced vehicle thing requires plastinium, so you might want to go medium spice refinery, chemical refinery, and then vehicle. So I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. So chemical and then vehicle, because you have to have plastinium. Or you could, buy enough plastinium to make the vehicle refinery, as well as the spice melange. Just depends, on your finances. I got lucky and sold something for 3 million. Which I need to check and see if my other one sold for 5. I don't think it's gonna sell for 5 because I sold the first one for 3. And since I apparently was the first person to sell one on this server, uh, it had not had a price established. So now the price is established at 3 million. I don't know how many times that has to occur before it pops up on the sale list as this is the price that this item has sold for. Maybe it has to happen a couple of times. Ugh, really? Come on. Fix it, Funcom. Fix it. It's like the cuttery is clearly not running when I switch to my driver's seat. But I do it so fast that for some reason it comes back on. I don't know. I think it's because I'm switching and then pressing R2 to drive, and R2 is also the way you use the cuttery, so. Am I lost? Like, where am I going? I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember this dude being over here. Maybe I do. Who is this? Oh yeah. Okay, I remember her. Wiku, which I think someone's already gotten House Wiku. Yeah, they've already been claimed. Where are they at? Argos, Matelli, Alexin. Oh no, they're right here. And their control point's taken over. What do they want? Hydraulic pistons? Jeez. They want hydraulic pistons, but they only want 14 points for each one. Ugh. There is no Harkonnen presence on this server. Alright, hold on. This is Mala pistols, diamond dust, kill Masquerade. So boring. Regis. Is all Regis weapons too, man. Are you telling me I haven't killed any sandflies? I mean, I find that hard to believe, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's possible that I killed all the sandflies I killed the other day, and we hadn't had this revealed for the task, but Regis missile launchers. I really gotta get into this, but it's expensive, man. Spice infused steel dust? I could totally do that. I mean, I'm not exactly building anything with, stuff with steel anymore. And especially not steel dust, or spice infused steel dust. So I could turn all mine in. I think that was a decent run there. I didn't want to go too crazy. I want to get over to D9 and then hit up some of these caves, which I need to look up where they all are. I don't understand why this couldn't have been one giant map. And the deep desert was just like beyond the shield wall. Do we blame consoles again? Is that why? It's always consoles, man. Console gaming is holding back gaming. It really is. I thought I brought my storage container down here. Obviously I did not. Alright, so water is the only thing holding me back right now. And it's gonna be 33 minutes, 43 minutes, okay, total. So it should give me time. I can look up this Dune interactive map. Which is probably going to suck on my phone because they never take that into consideration. It's interesting, when I search for it online, I don't get results that look like the one everybody recommends on the server. But I'm going to go with the top. Oh, cool. It has all the capture points listed as well, which I think they're all controlled. Yeah. I don't like the server. It's really active, like it really is. So, and there are people who play on the server, and they're obviously like all the control points are taken over right now by Atreides. And I am Atreides, so on one hand that's good, but on the other hand it's like I'm never gonna get one of those control points to passively get points. I'm gonna have to do whatever the task is. So H2 F9. There's a lab in F9. That's actually pretty close to where I want to go first. There's a lot of caves though. Like, where am I at? I can't remember where I'm at. I'm in B2. Oh, so if I'm way over here. There's actually a lab here in B2. Oh, that's A2. Never mind. I'm at B2. I mean, technically I'm in A2. I'm like right on the edge of B2. And I don't care about A labs. Alright, so B4 has a cave. There's also a cave in F1. And all the way up in I2. Wow. And I9. G5 and F6 also have caves. These are caves that have the sparkly chests. Shuttle. Oh, I guess those are crashed shuttles. I think I'm going to go up to D2 first. And then I will go over to D4 for that cave and then down to B4. And then I'll go over to B7 up to C7. Those are all caves. And then over to D9 for that cave. And come back. I'm sticking to PvE because I don't have the fastest ability to fly around, and being able to fly quickly would probably be very beneficial. Yeah. I have parts that won't go in there. Interesting. Man, it's gonna take so many trips to empty this base out. I can just tell. What gun is this? Why am I even holding on to that? That probably is not going to be beneficial in the deep desert. Maybe in the A zone, but not where I'm going. Why does that look like? Why are my wings out? Everything's okay. 85 fuel. Just a visual glitch, I guess. Oh, and now they're in. Oh. And here we go. Alright, so we're going here. I think I have the Mark 6 booster for this. Or do I? The recipe, that is. I'll have to get sushi to make it if I want it. Is that a spice plume way out there? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it faded. Just a small one, if it faded. Although I guess it could have been a medium that was already up. They do fade eventually. They stay up for a while, but eventually they fade. I might be the only person on right now. Or chatting, anyway. Oops, I just shut my chat off to look at that map. Landing gear. It's funny. I probably could just leave my beacon in here. And then I don't have to worry about it. It's what everybody else does. They leave their beacons. I mean, look at all these. It's crazy. can't destroy them because there's no PvP. We got this gun. We got this gun. Man, I've been using this thing a lot. I've already gone below half on this thing? Dude. Dude. That's crazy. Headed that way. Headed that way. What the hell, dude? So whoever paid $3 million for this gun, they overpaid. I hope they made it and they realized that they overpaid for it. Because, I mean, I've spec'd into Disruptor. And I know I'm kind of far away and you're supposed to be close with this gun, but dude, that was crazy. I was like, the shield never even went down. It was still up, even with them being in the mine. I don't understand how people with guns are so good in this game. Like, you shoot your gun and, like, you're dead, man. I definitely hit block. So they actually, like, walk out of it? How did the shield come back up? Oh my gosh. Dude. Why can't they shoot, I wonder, when they're in that thing? Oh, why can't they heal? There we go. This dude is like screwing up all my combos, man. Is there another dude somewhere? Huh. UA's Reaper gloves? I haven't seen those before. It's new to me. GG, guys. Uh, just leave my beacon there. I think I was gonna go down to what was the next one? I think it's shoot. I have to look at it. I can't remember where it was. All right, B4. No, D4 and then B4. I need to go east. I don't know if I have it marked. I do. It's right here. I'm going over a PvP zone. That wasn't it. I think it's this one. Did I not mark that on my map, or is it just those bases are covering it? So here these all, yeah, they're all still taken over by somebody. I was hitting the wrong button. I was hitting R3. Like, wait a second, that's not right. So, what did I get? UA's Reaper gloves. Light armor. Oh wow, do Reaper yield plus 10%. Nice. Somebody's been in here very recently. Valari still suit boots. Unfortunately, whoever came in here, they killed everybody. Oh no, they didn't. They left them. Good. Good, good, good. It's all shooty guys. I hate when it's all shooty guys, man. It's annoying when it's all shooty guys. Whoa. Where does that thing go? Like, I'd love to know where that thing goes. I know it doesn't track. I wish it did track. Like, pretty much a lot of things in this game do track. Like, when you shoot them like that, they track pretty well anyway. Did I not pick up the body? What the heck? Why didn't I pick up the body? I had space. This freaking game, dude. I only weighed like 91. Weird. But yeah, hitting up these caves and getting the loot from them, and then taking the bodies of the people in it. Because everybody's like, "Oh, you don't even have to fight. You can just run in and grab the loot and then leave." And it's like, yeah, but you know, you can grab the bodies too and be getting water while you're in the deep desert. Of course, I guess a lot of people use the water filter things, the sand. What are they? The wind traps, whatever they are, the wind traps. Did I check this chest down here? I can't remember if I did. I did not. Diamond blade parts. Alright, so now we go straight south. And I don't know if I've been to that one or not. And it's going to be a B2. Wait, what? B4? What about B2 is where I'm at. Okay. It's kind of right in the middle. Yeah, I've never been there before. Wait, B4, B4, B4. Yeah, but it's kind of right in here somewhere. I'm not too worried about getting crash ships, to be honest. I found out definitively yesterday that if someone finds the crash ship before you do, if they get the blueprint, because the blueprint will only appear on the right side of the ship, if they get the blueprint and nothing else, you can get to the ship and all the loot will be in there, but the blueprint won't. And the reason I know this is because the top door and the left door were not gone, and I went to those first. And then when I went over to the right side, the door was gone and there was nothing in it. And I was like, that's interesting. So people can loot. It's not instanced loot on the crashed ships. Which there's been this debate on the server about that. It's like, and I thought they were instanced, and I think a lot of people thought it was instanced, but it turns out it is not instanced. Because I would have swore when Sushi and I were running around and looting ships together that he was getting stuff out of them and so was I. But I guess he was just like, he didn't say that when I looted a side that there was nothing in it. Am I in 2 yet? Oh, okay. Or B yet? I am not in B yet. It's probably over there. I mean, it could be there, but I doubt it. It's probably over here. Is this showing all the caves? On the map? I thought it was just showing the ones that have like the cosmic chests in them. Because if this is showing all of the caves, why would it do that? I'm in the right fight, aren't I? B4? Yeah. Oh, there's aetheryte crystals in here? What? Holy crap. Hold on a second. Does it have a description? Um, and I don't have my gun on me. My probe gun. To look and see. Break, please. Fills up so fast. Good to know that there's a aetheryte crystal cave in the deep desert. I wonder if there's always one, or if this is just random. I was kind of hoping that maybe there was like a hidden little nook, like there is in that one aetheryte cave. All right, we're gonna look around here because this doesn't seem right. Why would they put just a regular cave on the map? It doesn't look like there is anything though. Like there's nothing over there. I guess that's all it was. I'm gonna go over there just to be sure, but I think that's actually in 3. Alright, the next one is 2 sectors over. I guess that's B7. I need to bring a sync chart out here. I don't actually know if it covers the whole desert or if it's like a sector. I don't know how it works. Alright, so there's Kate. Stupid phone unlocked or locked. It's in B7. There's also one C7. The map I'm looking at, it just tells you what's in the sector. It doesn't give you like the specific location in the sector, and it doesn't give you. It didn't tell you like what's in the cave. This one looks right though. Yeah, this is exactly the same as my bases, and they're all the same. It's the same like formation. Like everybody's like, it's the same cave. It's like, yeah, it's the same cave, but the the formation of the rocks and everything is the same. Like this game is just copy paste cookie cutter. Knight Rider Sandplane Mark 6. Oh my gosh. Lame. Lame. Those dudes do a lot of damage. I didn't pick up the body again, did I? Pressing Y is supposed to pick up the body. Where'd all the freaking corpses go? What the hell? Oh, they're there. They're all together too. That's kind of funny. Improved Holtzman actuators. What is this? Sinjin? Alright, so we're in C2 or B7? Whatever we're in. C7 is next on my list. Don't know why that turned like that. Is this it right here? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Am I out of fuel? Okay, I was gonna say. Well, this is C7, but there's no cave here. That's it over there. What did I get from that one? What did I get? Oh, I already had those boots on me. When did I get those boots? I think those were already. I think I had those on me already. Yep, same rock formation because that's where my base is in D9. Is that little platform right there? It's the exact same formation. What? There's no chest in this one. Oops, I forgot to turn my shield on. Backpack full. Oh, oh, it did pick up a body. See, it picked up a body that time. Why did it pick it up that time? Or I already had the body on me. Never mind. I forgot to put it in the ornithopter, I bet. Or the ornithopter's full. That's possible. No, it is not full. And I can put a bunch more bodies in there. Looks like 5 in total. Well, the great thing about the bodies is they don't decay. So, I mean, it's weird that they don't decay. It's very strange. You would think that, in order to get all the water and everything out of the body, you would have to get it back to your base somewhat quickly and not just be able to store them in a container indefinitely. Man, I read the dumbest comment today on the patch notes where someone was complaining about having to constantly refuel their generators and that we should have solar power instead. And I was like, dude, there's sandstorms constantly on this planet. Like the generators. I mean, if you're, and he was, what was silly about it, what was stupid about it, is that he wanted immersiveness and logic. And using logic and immersiveness, there should be solar panels. That was his reasoning. And I was like, well, if you're using logic and reason or immersiveness, you're on a sandy desert planet that has constant sandstorms. Solar panels are one going to get destroyed by those, and two, they're going to get dirty, like all the time dirty. They're going to be constantly covered in sand. It's like that's why the water, the thingies that generate water, you have to put filters in them. It's to filter the sand out, and you're filtering the water itself, but from any like other minerals and stuff. But it's because there's sand. I was like, yeah, solar panels would be cool if you didn't have to constantly clean them off. And it's not like those wind traps for water, where it's just not the same thing. You would have to have let's see, the cave is there. This is where my base is on my other. Why is? Please tell me my control stick is not starting to fail me on this controller too. Freaking Xbox controllers. But yeah, it was just dumb. It was like, I mean, if you want immersiveness and you want solar panels, cool. But I mean, you're gonna have to constantly clean the thing off, or have some sort of immersive way that maybe at nighttime solar panels have a self-cleaning option or something. I don't know. Like you have to think that stuff through. You can't just be like, we need solar panels. There's sun. I don't know if I've complained about this yet, but I don't like that I don't like that the person for controller. I don't like that the personal light. Um, the personal light is the same button as turning your shield on. And it's just to hold it as opposed to press it. The problem is it doesn't want to come on sometimes when you're pressing and holding the button. Okay, I did put the corpse on me this time. Anyway, to turn it on and off, you have to press and hold, but it doesn't always work when you just turn your shield on. So, let me turn my shield off. So I turn my shield on, and then I hold the button, and well, it came on that time. But like, maybe it's has something to do with just getting out of the ornithopter. I don't know. But did I? Oops. Got all the way out there and didn't click on it. Of course, now it wants to come on and off every time. It was nice of them to all come here to the entrance. Made it easy for me to turn them in. There we go. Shaddam's bladder again. Okay, so I don't want to go into the PvP zone. Um, because I have a lot of stuff on me. So what I think I'll do is I'll go turn all this stuff in and then come back. Why is my control stick moving to the left? It has to be broken. Like, it's getting stuck. It has to be. I don't think I've ever seen one crash in the deep desert. I've always just come across them already crashed. But this is good. I'll be able to grab the right side. Hopefully. Is that not it? That's not it. Is it this side? It's the little door. Yeah, this one. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Executor's pants. Alright, I'm wearing that chest piece, aren't I? Yeah. I'd like to get more out of this, but Alright. I didn't have my chat up the whole time because I needed to look at that map, but so I apologize if anybody was saying anything. Oh, look at that. It's another ship. Is that the little one? Is this the same item that I just got? Dude. I need to drop something. Because I forgot, there's slag on these things. The irradiated slag. And that's good to have. um, can make another one of those. I really want to grab more stuff. Like, really want to grab more stuff. But that's what I thought. On one hand, I can't believe I got two ships in a row in sectors right next to each other with the same item in both ships. But on the other hand, it's Funcom. It's also the nature of these RNG online service loot games. I wish I'd been recording the other night when I was playing. And I don't remember where it was. I didn't think to look at where I was on the map. But somewhere in A row, and it was either 9 or 8. Wait, this might be it right here. This is it. Keep in mind, this is on a different server. So this is a problem all across the board. But this is a hole in the map. It's just a hole in the map. And I went in there, and you can see all under the deep desert. Where are we exactly? We're right here in A8. And it's okay, yeah. So it's on the border of A8 and A7. There's just a hole in the map. And you can go completely under the map. So I didn't do this because I had a bunch of, like, right now I have a bunch of loot on me. So I didn't want to risk getting in there and dying and not being able to get my stuff out. But I want to go in there and pull out my scout ornithopter and get inside of it and see if you could just fly under the map. What's interesting is there's been an update since I did that, so they don't know about the hole. There's a person built by that hole on this map, and it makes me wonder: have they just not seen the hole, or do they know the hole? They know the hole's there, but they haven't reported the hole. And does Funcom know the hole's there, and they're just waiting for the next big patch before they fix the hole? These are legitimate questions. Just saying. There's just a gaping hole in the map. It looks like it would have been an entrance to something. Like maybe they had a cave there at one point, but then when the map reset for the week, the game made a hole for the cave, but didn't put the cave there. Ooh, that's a plume. That's a good run, man. I got like 13 bodies. Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad. This thing is full. Well, not quite, but it's close. It is close. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, dude, to move all this stuff into the Hagen Basin. Alright. Let's make some more fibers. Well, that was a lot. That was a lot of fiber. More plastinium. And of course, water we run out of. Alright, where am I putting blueprints? I mean, I had 2 blueprints in that box, but that's not where I usually put blueprints. Yeah, there we go. That's where blueprints go. I might put them in there. Rename the box. Like, hey, Sushi, I took your box away. I was just trying to be nice, you know, and like give you your own box. Here we go. I'll make one of these. Another Shaddam's bladder. I think it might be better if I wear this. Since I'm exploring, not really doing combat for the most part, and it's taking up room, so put my Solaris in there. I'm going to rename this. I wish there was a virtual keyboard. They'll have one on console, I guarantee it. Called booty, because that's what's going in there is booty. They better not censor that name. Do I have what I need? And I probably don't. In this base to repair my repair tool. Or anything for that matter. No, it takes duraluminum. I thought so. Alright, so I'm unloaded. The assault ornithopter is not unloaded yet. Put this in there, and we'll just put nothing in the buggy. Okay. All right, I still have plenty of water. I've got plenty of fuel. Let's check out where. All right, we got a cave in. What is this? I2. Oh, there's F1, I2, G5, F6, I9, and F9. So I guess I could go up to F. If I do this, I should probably do it in my scout so that I can move faster. I just won't be able to grab a bunch of loot, which will be unfortunate. But I think I want the ability to move quickly. And this already has a full tank of gas too, cool. There is a fruit fly that keeps buzzing around my face. So the question is, do I want to boost the whole way? Got it. Killed that effer. I guess I'm gonna have to boost the whole way. To be perfectly honest, it'll take forever. Just glide. Tell you what though, I would love to upgrade my little bird here. Okay, so it's F1, and I'm in C. Am I going? I must be moving eastwardly slightly. It's so easy to like accidentally drift in this game. It's really hard to keep your ship, your plane, your ornithopter, whatever the heck, uh, straight. Because it wants to like kind of drift left and right a little bit. I should probably be low, to be honest. Let's see, I'm in D1. Could start turning north, I guess. Because if I'm in 1, alright, was it E? No, it's F. Okay. F is where I gotta go. There we go. We're in the upper half. We're in the PvP zone now. There's a control point here. Somebody's already got it though. There's our cave. Ah, yes. Exactly the same layout. I kind of wonder if Funcom is counting this game as a loss. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. For a second, it would not let me access it. Alright, next cave. I could just go straight across. Whoa. They came out of the cave? Wow. I didn't think they'd actually do that. Oh, come on, dude. Why'd you close my web browser? Alright, I can go up to I-2. Which is a little bit northeast. I'm in G. There's a control point here, but it's taken over because they're all taken over. Double check on that. Yeah, they're all. Well, there's a couple that aren't. Soar. What was this? Alexin. That was a claimed one already. It's gotta be over here, I think. And I don't think this is gonna be one of the. Yeah, it's not. This is not one of the caves. That is one of those chests. next cave is G5. Oh, another one went off over there. Because there's one back there, I think. Or that might be the same one. Maybe. I need to go more east than I am. Oh, wow. There's a plume over there. So I need to go to G. So I gotta go south and east. We're in G. So now we just need to go east, really. It's gotta be right there. There it is. It's gotta be right. Yep. Oh, but it's one of these. It's just a cave. Same one I was just in. Dude, video games are dumb. Alright, the next one is F6. So we go south, east again. A little spice field. Isn't that cute? Man, I need that better booster. This thing burns up too quick. Alright, so now we're gonna go east. Burn out my thruster again because it burns up too fast. That's gotta be a tiny one. We've seen that hill before. It's the exact same hill. They just have a bunch of assets that they copy and paste. Probably due to the random generatorness of the deep desert, but I mean, how random is it when it's just a bunch of assets, pre-made assets, and they just slap them down? Like, does Funcom not realize that gamers are smart and they memorize where things are and what things look like? And it doesn't even take long. This looks different. Where's the entrance here? Oh, this is a facility. So where's the cave? Hmm. It may not be one of those nice loot caves. That's not a ship about to crash, is it? No, I don't think so. I was just about to say, I'm not even H yet. And I was looking over at the map. Like, okay, where's this thing at? There's a breach up here? No, it's a sandstorm. Oh no. It's going off to an angle though. Okay, we're at I-9. And there's a cave here somewhere. And it don't look like it's the cave I'm looking for. The type of cave I'm looking Okay, where is this place? There's no cave over here at all. I'm in I-9, right? I-9, yeah. Maybe over here? I mean, I'm going south now. Wait, wait. Oh, it's one of these. I got a lot of plasteel plate doing this. That's for sure. Did that just blow up? I don't have space for spice. I do need to make a spice run though. I need to go with sushi and use the sand crawler, and he usually splits the spice with me, but yeah. You know what I haven't done is look at my communet today. testing station, which I'm not gonna do because it's in the PvP zones. Alright, well, we've pretty much got everything. Went to a few caves that were kind of a bust, though. I mean, I got stuff out of them, but I would have rather have gotten blueprints. That's fine. Wonder if he just ate a ship. I haven't been looking for ships. I should be. Which, in fact, while I was doing the cave thing, I was not looking for ships at all. And ships. What do they look like on this map? Hmm. I mean, I would like to think that if I saw a ship, I would have stopped while flying around. But I was staying low and I kept looking at the map, so I could have easily have missed ships, and I wasn't looking for them. So I wish I had noted which caves had the cosmic chests and which ones didn't. I didn't even think to do that. I don't know how I feel about this high altitude fuel consumption thing. It's kind of lame. Who dat? Who there? I'm falling asleep. When you're gliding for long distances and there's nothing to really do. I didn't sleep good last night either, so that doesn't help. This definitely was faster in the Scout. And if I'd had a Mark 6 Scout with that upgraded wings and booster, like the unique, I bet this thing would be super fast. Be a lot of fun to fly too. I mean, it's already fun to fly, but except for the controls working against you, because the thing wants to roll over onto its belly by itself. And when you're like rolling one direction and it wants to roll onto its belly, it usually fights you if you're trying to do something like a different type of maneuver. I built too high up. I think next week I'm gonna build like right on the edge of the wall. And I'll have it to where like I can drive out onto the wall with the buggy, but then my ship access will be. So I got Imperial Stillsuit gloves. Which are highly armored. And circuit gauntlets. Cool. $12. I was about to say that means these are 10 minutes. Oh, I got a buddy on me already. Look at that. Bloop. Alright, I'm out of mass. Ooh, I can't even hold all that. We'll do it this way. Slap that in there. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm actually done. It's Friday. I'm probably not going to play on the weekend. I mean, if I do play on the weekend, it'll be to clear out this base and get it transferred over to the basin, and I won't do that online. But what I will do is what I will do is I'll figure out what exactly I need to bring for the next reset, and like I think this is a good amount of containers right here. 200,000 milliliters of water. Um, if I bring 16, I got a 400,000, which is almost half a million. And these are just steel and silicon versus uh, these guys right here. Just like 80 silicon, 75 duraluminum, and 13 industrial pumps. Whereas these are 15 silicon block, significantly less. And I know these hold 100,000 liters, but you know, four of these is 100,000. So it's what, uh, 60 versus 80. And steel ingot is 120 versus 75 duraluminum. So it's more ingots, but I think it's actually lighter. Plus, you don't have to worry about the industrial pumps either. So, but anyway, I'll calculate for advanced stills, and I think it would probably be beneficial to have four of these. um, so yeah, I'll calculate for four stills. You know, half a million liters of water. Um, I want to get more spice next week, so I might do this. Although if Sushi and I play, I might not have to worry about it because he has two of these in his base. But I would like to get some spice, so I might. And of course, we'll calculate for a small refinery, or not a small, but a medium refinery, and a medium ore refinery. I kind of want to get to the point where I can have a large ore refinery, but not too worried about it. That's really it, though. Is just those two refineries and the four stills, and maybe a spice refinery. So could be three refineries, but I think just this one and this one are really all I need for getting plastinium, and the spice I can just load up in my ship and take it to my home base. Or take it over to Sushi's base and process it there if I get 10,000 or more. Which, by myself with a compactor, probably not happening. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the components first. Trying to keep an eye on the time right now because I gotta go pick up my son early today. Early dismissals. Also trying not to fall asleep so that I can go pick up my son from school. Whew, those are heavy. Let's do this. Put some of the heavier stuff in here. Alright, come back to my backpack. Take out all the light stuff. Put it on my person. Cobalt paste. Silicone block. I can take that and I can take this. Take those two pieces. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that, but that's fine. It's gonna be a few trips, I think. Especially with all that iron, jeez. I think I brought iron to make chests, but then I realized I could make one of those large chests, and I really only needed two of those. I mean, I made smaller ones just for various things like bodies, but that was really all I needed, so. I wish I could change the HUD color. If I can, I haven't tried it. Maybe you can. It's hard to see though, like at the top right there, when you're like looking at a rock, it's so hard to see it. The numbers, the contrast needs to be better. It doesn't help that I think it has a black outline on it as opposed to a white outline, which would probably make it easier to see. But they used like this color that blends right into, the majority of the colors in this game. Sand. Like, who thought that was a good idea? There's Sushi's base down there on the right. Who built that Star Trek looking thing? What? I cut that off. Lies. Lies. I cut my engine. Lies. They trying to lie to me. Alright, let's see what the water stitch is. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, right. Helps if I put that stuff away first. I'd say I need bodies, but I really don't. I got a whole bunch of them in the deep desert, and I will definitely bring them over here. One of these days, I might even have. I totally just put my welding torch away, didn't I? Yep. There might actually be a better one in here. Yeah, there is. Let's go put these vehicle parts downstairs. I think that's all I have of that. Let's see. What was in the thing? Mostly components. 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 Oh, I forgot one. Spice. See, it's this is what I need to turn into my dude. Which I'm gonna load that up. Stravidium. Man, I got a lot of that. I got a lot more of that than I thought. Holy crap. I need titanium like crazy in that case. Man, I got some strangely empty containers in here. 683 plastinium. Yeah, buddy, let's go. Let's go. Seriously though, that's awesome. Uh, I don't think it'll let you land here anymore. Yeah, it won't. They put like an invisible bubble on this place. I don't know why. Like just last week I was able to land right here in this part, which was extremely convenient. Alright, who's the quartermaster?
Welcome back. What can I show you?
What you got? You got focused buggy cuttery Mark 5. Nice. Pretty darn nice. Well, where's the quartermaster? Huh.
Again, you brighten my immediate vicinity.
What business do you have with House Rashiz? I always look to cultivate new. A proper offering of spice melange would be looked on favourably.
Takes it in 300s, huh? 300 spice melanges. Where be the quartermaster? I may not even be in the right place for all I know, but I know this is an Atreides outpost, and I turned in stuff on my other character, who's Harkonnen, at their outpost. It's not Duncan, is it? Is he the?
Returned. Godspeed.
Nope. So who's the who? It's gotta be one of these little doodlies here. I mean, I would have guessed it was her, but she's just a shop. Where's the quartermaster at? What the heck, man? Oh, they're way over there. Oh, that makes, you know what, that makes sense because it's the same way with the Harkonnen one. The quartermaster's like off over to the side a little bit, not in the main area. Does that make sense? Is this it?
In the name of the Red
Yep.
Duke, how can I be of service today? Excellent. Every little bit of help matters, but the Landsraad is a large organization.
Wait, what? We didn't like finish that, did we? While I've been running around. Missile launchers, spice infused steel dust. Oh, I don't have it on me. It's in my stupid ornithopter.
In the name of the Red Duke. Excellent. Every little bit of... Ah, the manufacture. Delivery for House Meros. Noted.
So what did that do? It was Maros. Claim. Oh, cool. I got claimed. It didn't. 10,800 is what my contribution was. Nice. I went over 8,000, but I can get carbide blade scraps, syndicate boots, diamondine blade parts, and improved Holtzman actuator. I just have to find out where House Morrow's representative is. I won't be able to get their armor swatch though without doing a little bit more. That's Regis missile launcher. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. I did it. I mean, my contribution was only 10,000 out of the 70, and it was already at like. See, if it went 8,000 over, and I had a contribution of 10,000, it was already at 68,000. So it's not like I'm the one who did it, but I'm the one who got it claimed. So now we're at 70. And what was it? It was House Maros. So I gotta find out where House Maros representative is. Dune Awakening Solari. Buy Dune Awakening Solari. Really? Google, that's your ad that you're gonna pop up when I look up Dune Awakening House Maros representative. They're in the deep desert. Thank you, AI generation, for telling me it's in the deep desert, but not telling me exactly where it is. B8. He's basically in the same place that the guy is on my mountain. What? It's only noon. Pretty sure my. I want to double check. Pretty sure my sun gets out at 1:10. All right. Alright, so all the way over here. I wonder if Sushi knows about the hole in the map. I should show Sushi the hole in the map. I want grape. Speaking of grapes, should get some grapes. Alright, right. It was on the border of A and B8. I think it's right here. There's the hole right there. I think it's right here because this is the same mountain that my base is on. Well, maybe not. Where's this at? Okay, slightly different, maybe, actually. I definitely have plenty of room.
Greetings, stranger.
Here for my reward. Syndicate boots. Light armor. Pretty cool. Got 100 of these. 50 of those. 25 of those. Did I get some Solaris too? No. Okay. I know I'm removing my respawn beacon by doing this, but I can't help myself. Curiosity's gotten the better of me. Oh, there it is over here. I wonder if they're all like this. Because there are multiple of these. There's some good nodes right here. It's not bad. Alright, we're sheltered. heck am I doing here? Okay. Get rid of the weapons. I need the water. Keep the bandages. I could lose my scout ornithopter. It is a possibility. I'll keep my armor. It's fine. If I lose my armor, it's fine. I don't want to lose my armor, but it's fine if I do. But I wanted to explore this while I'm streaming, and I'm going to make sure I'm still streaming because I switched over to the app to look up stuff. Alright, we're streaming. Good. Alright, this is for science. This is not for exploitative purposes. That is not my intention. I'm not trying to exploit anything in the game. I just want to see if there's anything that can be done here. Oh, well, that's interesting. I was kind of wondering why I couldn't Shiga wire. It wouldn't let me Shiga wire my I wonder if you can go anywhere. Okay, with the sand on the bottom like it is, it might actually prevent you from going anywhere. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get out in the deep desert. Or under the deep desert itself. Yeah, there's no way. But can you build under here? Reached building limit for this category. That sucks. But it doesn't say I can't build here. That's interesting. There's the hole. No, that's a different hole. Oh, that's just the map mesh. Where was the hole? The hole was right up here. There's the hole. Is it? No. It was near this guy's base. There it is. There's the hole. I could fit through it. Wow, that's funny. Oh, I just made it in with the ornithopter. That's fascinating. Well, I guess since there's a sand floor, I don't need to waste my fuel. I'm sheltered. So they have like a sand floor that goes all the way out to the shield wall, and it doesn't look like I would be able to go anywhere. I'm basically just under the sand of that one mountain where the hole was, and I can't get beyond that because of the sand floor layer, which it's probably smart that they have that. Although I guarantee someone has figured out how to get under this too. That's just how video games go. Someone always figures out a way to get under the map. What is that? Oh, that's my ornithopter. My ornithopter. It doesn't look like it's on anything, but the ground mesh is just, you know, paper thin. I don't know about that. The Coriolis storm would probably it probably just wipes everything that's on here. It's not like a I mean, I don't know. Has anybody ever actually been out during the Coriolis? I just assumed it like shut the instance down and reset the instance. That's my assumption anyway. But yeah, this right here, I'm pretty sure I would not be able to get any further than I am because of this sand layer. Well, maybe. If this layer right here keeps going, can I? I can. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the end of that right there. I wouldn't be able to go any further without popping out. The only way I'd be able to go further is if there is some kind of hole in this mesh. Yeah, it looks like I've basically gone everywhere I can go here. I'll keep following this around. But yeah, there's like a mesh right here, and as soon as it connects with the sand that I'm walking on, I would come out of that layer, and it doesn't look like this sand layer goes any lower. And like I said, I think it's going to stop right at the shield wall, and then there's probably another layer like this out in the deep desert. See, look at that. It's like forcing me to crouch right there. And I can't get my camera to go above it because it's solid mesh. But oh, that popped out. Whoops. Actually, I think I'm by the hole, aren't I? No. Where was it? See, where's my ornithopter? There. Here it is over here. Let's buy this guy's base. Whoever this is. Whoever that is, they're right by the hole. And you can just shove your ornithopter right in it. You have to go into vulture mode, I think. And once the wings start pulling back, you'll get through. I wonder if like you can do that. Oh, you can go right up into the rock? What? You can shield wire it, but go into the rock. Hold up. I hadn't even tried to go through the rock. Whoa. You can just walk through this. Okay, now I might be stuck. That's interesting. If there was an enemy over here, I wonder if I could. I don't have the ability, but I wonder. So, how did I get in here? How do I get out of here? I had to have, like, gone through a hole in the mesh. It's actually kind of weird that I can't walk through from this side. That is weird. They made it solid on both sides. What's interesting is the camera is allowing me to see from that side. That's fascinating. Oh, that sucks. I am stuck. Because I think this. Since this is all rock, I can't walk through it. And I can't find how I got in here. Unable to place vehicle. Interesting. I was kind of hoping maybe if I could place it like right here, I would be able to like get in it. I think I'm actually legit stuck here. Well, maybe not. Come on, come on. Interesting. Oh, let me out, let me out. Oh, that sucks. I got out. What? Climbing did it. That's fascinating. So interesting. That's actually interesting information. I don't think it's been 6 hours since I did T2, so I wouldn't be able to get anything. My base is a long way away. Should pop out and pop back in. Well, it was a fun little adventure. Unfortunately, you couldn't really go anywhere with that. That area seemed to be. There's a point where in all sides you just can't go any further without coming out of the under mesh. And it's not even the under mesh. It was just kind of like a sub mesh above the under mesh. Because this is the under mesh. The sand right here seems to be the under mesh. And then these rocks are their own thing. And then there's like these areas where it's different type of sand. Like this right here is a mesh that collides with that mesh. So, anyway. That was cool. It was fun. Getting stuck was not fun, but being able to get out was pretty cool. Figuring out that climbing up against the side and just kind of squeezing through the mesh, where the game probably, the logic of the game was just like, I don't know what to do except keep you clung to the side of this mesh that you're on, which just forced me out of the area I was in. Computers are dumb. So easy to break logic, computer logic. Take all this stuff out of here. That was funny though. It really was. Alright, I'm going to end the stream. This is early today because I have to go get my son from school early. And I I may get on after. I'm not sure. I'd like to do some stuff, so we'll see. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you on Monday. Bye bye.